Hello, good people of Kobbysmyles, subscribers of Kobbysmyles, uh, followers of Kobbysmyles. Yeah. All right. By way of out and about in Western region yesterday, I happened to find myself at an event, a seminar, a workshop, or let me put it, a dialogue about development of Western region. Western Region Development Dialogue, Western Region Development Dialogue. It was put together by Ghana Journalist Association, Western Region branch. So we had great people who came to help us to judge how best we can redefine the development agenda for the region. And one of the key takeaways from my side, uh, it has to do with uh, the great people we are looking up to, we are mirroring. Um, yes, you've had the opportunity to be in government, or you had the opportunity to set up your own something, and now you are there, and we look up to you. I'm glad Honorable Fifi Backman, yeah, when he was given the opportunity to give his speech. He made mention of radio station, radio managers, CEOs of radio industries, media industries, let me put it in that way, paying their staff, journalists, and workers well so that they don't come and beg them, Honorable Pacho, just for. And I'm glad the CEO of Sky Media Group was there. I was very glad he was there. And these are some of the things we should look out for when we say development in Western region. We find ourselves in a region where I cannot even count uh, indigenes of the region, indigenes of the region heading media spaces when it comes to Western region. Definitely has to be someone from somewhere who come to do it. So what is the agenda as a region? What is the agenda for us? What do we have? And I was glad that then Honorable Kujo also mention of the questions we should be asking ourselves, that now we have a new government in power. How many people from the Western region are part of the cabinet of the presidency, the core body, the final decision makers? How many of them are from Western region? In as much as a country, Ghana, we don't have, our constitution doesn't provide for a national agenda, a constitutional, a national, let me put it in that way, like when we are coming to read your manifesto, it has to be about the nation and not your party. How many infrastructures can we mention that are in that state, and we put it abandoned projects? See, it's a national issue before we mirror it down to regional issues. In as much as we as a region we have our issues, it pertains everywhere. There are problems everywhere. But you can't tell us not to complain. Yeah, we complain. You talk about it. And if I can talk about it, I can bring a solution, but where will my voice reach? My solution, where would it reach? I decided not to talk. I decided not to ask any question. I was just listening. I came to listen and to network. Yes, because this is not the first time. And I'm glad one one member, uh, panel member, uh, was given the opportunity to ask a question, and it has to do with the railway lines. Western region, eh? Western region, Western region, yeah. Kayaka. This is not what Western region should be. Ka, this. Why is it we say the best comes from the West? We've talked about so many things in this region. Charlie, when we were young, my schooling all was in Western region. Most of my schooling, main schooling, from primary to tertiary is in Western region. And so if I'm talking now, I know what I'm saying. We were doing social studies, and we were learning about Kufuor, then times Kufuor, Gladys Asma, Kobbysmyles. How many years has he been in government? And if you are talking about development in Western region, we don't want us to talk. We don't, because we don't have a voice, so we can speak for ourselves. Honorable Kujo will be like, no, government doesn't have money. Yes, government doesn't have money, but in a way, government is doing something because of their borrowing, uh, the deficits that is there. We are paying taxes, we are doing all these things, and in a way, we are helping to curb down this cost, this borrowing cost. In the railway assembly, if this bauxite and this manganese and all these quarry products are used on the railway lines, nka yɛn roads na ɛno ho ntɔ na. In the see the big trucks, these big trucks, heavy duty machines on the road. Yes, I have every right to blame a constructor who was uh, to see to the road. Yes, it's not about ignorance, someone not reading, but we see with our eyes. It's not always about going to the book's theory to read. We can also see it because if I've applied this Takwa road since it was given to just some few years or a year was given to a new contractor to see to the construction of that road. If I've seen what constructor did, the contractor did on that road, and we mirror it down to what is happening on the Aponga road, it hasn't got to do with theory. Do I have to go and learn to know what goes into it? People are complaining of dust. Do you think this Takwa road, when they were doing it, there was no problem of dust? But what happened? They put in measures. Today we are talking about air pollution, clean air. People plying this upon our road, businesses over there. What are they complaining of? Dust. So how do you solve a problem? In as much as we are trying to solve a problem, you are creating a problem for us. Our respiratory. Do you know that this dust, when it goes to your system, what is doing? Today we complain about a whole lot of pressure on government hospitals. So let's go to privatization. Yes, I know. But there are some people who've gone to school. We are talking about theory. They've gone to school to learn about their profession, to learn what nursing is, community health nurses, general nurses. Do we even know the number of batches that are home that have not gotten a placement? And you are talking about pressure on government because there's low staff. Yes, there's low staff. In as much as there's low staff, some have graduated, some have passed their licensure exams. So they need to be enrolled to those health facilities. We have chips compounds around, but go and look at the state of the chips compound just because it's for government and it belongs to party A, it was party B, so I don't care about it. This is the national agenda. This is what is killing us as a nation before we mirror it down to Western region or whichever region we want to look at. Today, a government comes to power and he wants to rubbish whatever Nkrumah has done. But up till now, Tamamoto Way is there. Akosombo Dam is there. Come to Western region. Silo, yeah, or yeah, well, this Apollo. See the condition is there. What have we done to it? Western region, the best is coming from here. Great musician, boxers, sports. We've contributed our quota, but is it now? If you say a facility has been left ajar, a Sipon Stadium has been left ajar, we know our problem as a country has to do with maintenance. It's a national issue before we mirror it down to regional issues. It has to do with politics, and the politics we are doing is not helping us as a country. I don't know, what party no be obey, is it not for Ghana? Me party no be obey, is it not for Ghana? NPP no obey, NDC no obey, CPP no obey, in a why abede. What does it do for Ghana? There are chiefs, none of them were around. This galamsey issues. And the government will say, Nananum. Nananum too will say, government. Blame games. What solution are we finding to it? See the politics around chieftaincy in Western region. Nyamina Doma, Nyamina Doma, and the Metamahuase, we've been able to come into an agreement, and by the grace of God, we have a chief now, a representation of the chieftaincy. We have our president, vice president, and all those things. So, because of politics, eh? What does it do for us? Hmm? You cannot tell me government shouldn't create jobs. They should. Why did I go to school? In the see these people with technical know-how. Growing up, what say a doctor neka. I want to be a pilot. I want to do it. I could be a carpenter. You never say it. I could be a mechanic. You never say it. But the honest can also see here. Oh, I'm not saying don't go and learn about uh, this administrative stuff. No, it's good. There are jobs there for it. But as a nation, as a country, what is our problem? What is our problem? We should find out before we mirror it down to regional basis. And I know the new force in parliament for Western region. I have that hope that yes, they will do something for us as a region. So the takeaways from yesterday was we should, in as much as we are pouring out our frustrations, we should also make sure that we look out for the solutions. On your piano, able to make create employment. I must be frank with you. On your piano, able to make create employment. On your piano, we go to entrepreneurship, but you can act on it. On your piano, we won't need them to onye obiara na wɔwɔ ne deɛ ɔmbɛyɛ de obiara na ne hyɛ berɛ. So whatever it is, don't give up. Don't give up. There's money in the world. I must tell you, there's money in the world, but find who would put you on. Some of these big men, they'll come and do prayer works. They will not tell you how they started, and we know. So strive for it. Do your best. Leave the rest to God. Thank you.